Welcome one, welcome all to my first ever VCCR review. VCCR, what does that stand for? Stands for Virtual Console Castlevania Reviews, where I review some of the best and the worst games available on the Virtual Console for the Wii. And today I'm going to review the game which kind of inspired me to do this. Well, did inspire me, I just came up with the idea for this while I was playing it. The name of it is Super Castlevania 4, and it's a platform game developed and published by Konami. Just has the name Konami on it, already probably interests you if you're a gamer, and just has the word Castlevania in it, that probably also interests you. And just the fact that Nintendo has something to do with it, it so interests you. It is the first Castlevania game for the Super Nintendo, which is interesting. It's an enhanced remake of the original Castlevania, a retelling, if you will, of Simon Belmont's first Sony into Castlevania. However, it has all new levels, some outside the castle, all with 16-bit graphics featuring the SNES Graphics Mode 7, and the soundtrack consists almost all of brand new pieces. This addition to the Castlevania library is considered by many gamers to be the best addition to the series, for those who prefer the classic platform gameplay style of Castlevania. Unfortunately, this would have been kind of cool to see in the co-op mode, but you know, it's Castlevania, so of course it's single player. It's rated 10 and up. Now, first thing we're going to talk about here are the graphics. This game displays effects such as multi-scrolling backgrounds, animated offsets in the distance, and very complex colors and shapes in its levels. And I like how the game takes a little bit more of a darker mood than the older Castlevania games in the series. The second stage features multiple storm clouds that zip by, and later on a river path with very rocky buildings in the background, a foreground that spill little waterfalls. One of the enemies seen in the game saw transparency and color shifting effects. Pixelation was frequently used, especially when a boss is hit. Also, Super Castlevania 4 was the first Castlevania game to use the Super Nintendo's Mode 7 feature. This could be seen in Stage 4, a level which seemed to twist and turn in both 2D and 3D throughout. Also, in the very first area, a bridge rotates towards the player. There's a couple more things I can talk about right now, but I'll let you discover them. Now, the level design is really true to Castlevania. Just like other Castlevania games, Super Castlevania 4 will put player in very intense moments, such as escaping the deadly blades of a huge circular saw in one of the final levels, and many more. Oh, parts like that. Another thing that makes this game aim true to the older games is the music. There are many remixes in it from the original Castlevania and Simon's Crest. This is basically a great Castlevania game. You start out as Simon, you have his awesome whip, and you know, I just don't know how to explain it. The sounds, oh, they're all there. And like, this is a Castlevania game. How can you not love the music? I don't know about you, but I always love Castlevania music, so. And so, you know, that's a no-brainer that music's good, and the sound effects are all there. The gameplay's there. I mean, you're collecting stuff. You just, oh my god, there's no way to explain it. Basically, you run through the level, killing anything you want. You have a whip, a secondary level. There are different secondary levels. There's an axe that you throw up in the air, it goes down. A knife which you throw forward, holy water, which you throw slightly up into the air, and then down again. And there's even more than that. There's a stopwatch that's very useful in the part of the game. The Medusa hats are back. There are only 2 real complaints I got with this game, and that's first of all. Well, actually, there are really only 3 complaints I have with this game. 1, you can't use the Wii remote to play the game, but you know that's not worth bitching about. 2, the GameCube controls. You can either play this game using GameCube controller or Wii Classic control. I usually use a I haven't actually bought in a Classic control yet, so I usually use the GameCube control. And the GameCube controls is B is to jump, Y is to use your whip, and R is to use your secondary weapon. The B for the jumping is kind of awkward. I find myself dying a lot because I pressed the A button by accident. But there's a simple way you can fix that, which makes it so that this ain't worth bitching about. You want to know what that is? Go into the options menu, and you'll be able to change it so that any button does what you want to. You can make I got it set so that A is my jump, Y is my whip, and X is my secondary weapon. So there are 2 things I don't really like, but they're both not worth complaining about. So what's one thing that is worth complaining about? Password system. Bloody hell, when will people learn? Just give me 4 numbers so I can easily remember. I mean, I can remember my phone number, so I sure as hell can remember 4 numbers from a video game. So just give me 4 numbers. Don't give me all this pixel crap graph stuff that this game gives you. And this game does use the password system, so that's honestly the only complaint I have about it. And you know I'm not going to take a mark off of anything for it, or that, except for the final overall score. Now, final score, or time people, final score time. The graphics, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5. Following the sounds, 5 out of 5. Gameplay, 5 out of 5. Entertainment, 5 out of 5. And controls, you guessed it, 5 out of 5. And because of the password system, this was extremely close to getting a perfect score. Because of the password system, I'm going to have to give this game a 9.5 out of 10. The passwords are just the biggest pain in the ass ever for me. Now, that doesn't mean you should buy this game. The point of these reviews is I'm trying to tell you which games I highly recommend for the first world console. This is definitely one of them. Definitely go out and buy this game. It's a classic Castlevania game. The old Castlevania game, Super Nintendo fan, Konami fan, just classic gaming fans, just a gamer in general. You'll at least think this game is decent. There's no way you can think this game is anything less than that. So, if you do buy this game, prepare to follow Simon Belmont on another journey into Castlevania. Well, actually, since this is a remake of the original one, make this his first journey into Castlevania. Anyways, if you buy the game, I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, I really, truly pity you. Anyways, I highly recommend this game for overall score 9.5. Super Castlevania 4, originally for the Super Nintendo or Entertainment System. Now for the first world console on the Wii. It costs us 800 points, which is equal to $8, and it's definitely worth every cent. Thinking a night.